Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lauren, and as you can probably tell, I'm a little under the weather today. But I still wanted to film something for you guys and put something out. But honestly, like the thought of sitting down for 3 hours, because that's how long it takes me to film a video whenever I'm doing both hair and makeup, and just the thought of putting, tons of makeup on my face and lifting my arms above my head just sounded terrible. So I decided to, kind of take advantage of my sickness and make a video on how to look good when you don't feel good. Because I know it happens to the best of us, and in this day and age, sometimes you just have to push through it even when you don't feel great, because maybe you have a meeting or an audition or a presentation or something that you have to do even though you would rather just stay home and in bed. So this is just going to be kind of a video of my tips and tricks on how I try to look my best whenever I don't feel that great. The makeup is just very, 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 very minimal, very few products, just enough, because like I said, whenever you don't feel good, you don't feel like putting on a full face, you don't feel like doing a bunch of things. So this is just like my easy way to get your face done and just make yourself look a little more alive and very, very simple hair. So this is going to be hair and makeup in one video. Sorry, I'm rambling. My brain is everywhere right now. I need to go lie down. But like I said, I wanted to get something out to you guys. So I really, really hope you enjoyed this. If you are interested, please hit that subscribe button down below. I promise I usually put a lot more exciting content out than this. And hopefully by the end of the week, I will be able to get something out super glam for you. So if you're interested, please hit that button and the notification bell. That way you always know whenever I have a new video out. I'd really appreciate that. So yeah, let's get started. Here I am in all of my glory. I haven't spot concealed or anything. I usually do spot conceal before a video just so that you don't have to look at my redness the whole time. So the first thing you're going to want to do is moisturize. I know whenever I'm sick, my skin just gets so dry and deflated because I probably don't drink as much as I should because my throat hurts. I don't want to, even though I know I should. So moisturization is key. I'm using the Skyn Iceland Solutions for Distressed Skin, the Pure Cloud Cream. I actually got this in my Ipsy bag and I love it, and I'm probably gonna buy the full size. So like I said, this is just gonna help bring some life and moisture back into your skin. And I'm then going to take the Bedescu facial spray with aloe, herbs, and rose water. This is also just very, very hydrating and is a nice primer for the skin. And so I'm just going to spray that. I feel like everyone else is so like angelic whenever they spray their face, and they're just like, and I'm like, anyways. So once I do that and let that dry, and then I'm gonna move on to brows. Sorry, I keep sniffing throughout this video. That is one of my biggest pet peeves, is people sniffing, but sorry. And then I'm gonna move on to my brows, and for brows today, I'm just gonna be using the It Cosmetics Brow Power Pencil. This is just a little sample size I got, but I actually do have another full one here, but I'm waiting till I use this one up. And this is in the shade Universal Taupe. I'm not doing anything near what I normally do to my brows. My brows are just naturally very, they're very sparse, and so this is just gonna help them look a little more full and alive, which will make me look a little more full and alive. So I'm just kind of flicking. Normally I kind of give myself a whole new brow, but today we just don't have the energy or time to do that. So once you got those somewhat decent looking, I'm then going to move on to foundation. And for foundation today, I'm just using the It Cosmetics CC Cream. I don't feel like putting, a big thick layer of crap on my face. So I'm using this because this is just very lightweight, and it's just essentially your skin but better. It's just, it does cover some, but it's not, that heavy mask. And you can, if you are in a pinch, you can use your hands. Like, as long as they're clean, Your hands are your greatest tool. If you don't want to use your hands, I do recommend the It Cosmetics Complexion Perfection Foundation Globe. I do really like this too. It is a very large brush, so it makes things go a lot faster and it covers a lot of ground. Well, obviously it doesn't really cover up all my breakouts and stuff, but you know, for the situation, it does what I need it to do. So then we're gonna conceal just our under eyes because chances are you have some dark circles from being sick. And I'm just using the Tarte Shape Tape. And as you can see, I just kind of threw it on there, and then I'm just going to use that same brush and just kind of stipple. This is definitely not how I normally put on concealer. I usually use a sponge, but we're all about being, you know, simple, quick, effortless. I just like to take what is left of foundation and concealer on my brush and just put it on my eyelids, just to give it a little something. Okay, so once you're done with all of that, I am just gonna lightly set my face with the It Cosmetics 5x4's Illumination powder, and this just will give a little bit of glow. Nothing crazy. I usually just put this where I don't really have a whole lot of texture, but I'm not like putting a whole lot on, so. Then I'm going to move on to blush, and I'm going to take this palette here, which is the why can I never say it? BH. In my last video I said BH. Anyways, the BH Cosmetics Nude Blush Palette, and I'm actually going to use this one, which is like a little more pinky, because it's going to help bring a lot of color back to our face, you know, whenever we're sick. A lot of times people are like, why do you look so pale, you know? Because all the color is flushed out of our face, so this will help bring some of that color back. So I'm just going to take that guy and apply it to my cheekbones. Then I'm gonna actually take a blending brush, and I'm gonna take that same color and I'm gonna put that in my crease. And this is just gonna help bring some color to my eyes as well. And this is all we're gonna do for eyeshadow. Then I'm just going to tight line my upper and lower lash line. This is completely optional. You don't have to do this. I feel like it just brings a lot. It makes your eyes look a lot more awake. So I'm just kind of roughly placing it, and then I'm gonna go back and smudge it. Oh, and this is the Tarte Sex Kitten liner. Once you are all tight lined, I'm then gonna go in with mascara, and I'm using the Benefit Bad Gal Bang. I got this in my Ipsy bag as well, and I haven't tried it. Once that's done, you could highlight if you wanted, you could bronze if you wanted, but I just want to make this like a very simple, minimal makeup video, you know, because honestly, sometimes, like I said, you don't feel like putting those things on. So last but not least is just going to be lips. I recommend using an actual lipstick with a bullet as opposed to like a liquid lip or a lip gloss, because with an actual lipstick, you can just simply sanitize it with alcohol, or if it's the cheap one, you could just throw it away. Whereas like with a liquid lip or a lip gloss, once you put that thing on your lips and then put it back into the product, you are contaminating it. So I'm going to be using the Ulta Beauty an actual lipstick in the shade 260 Sweet Mocha. And this is just one of those like your lips but better shades. So it's just going to bring a little bit of life and color back to our lips. Drop something. And this is relatively cheap, so like it wouldn't break my heart if I had to throw it away, but I could easily just sanitize it with alcohol. And that's a tip for like any of your makeup. Just fill a little spray bottle with alcohol and just spray it. You can use that for lipsticks, eyeshadows, you know. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to our hair. Kind of goes without saying, you know, easy hair, buns. Buns are the way to go. They're so easy, you know, but there's different kinds of buns that you can do. So hopefully this will give you a few ideas. Your hair is looking, you know, relatively decent. You know, you have a little bit of leftover curl in there, or if you have a little bit of a natural wave to your hair. I really like the top knot bun. So all you do is you're just gonna take this top section, make a bun, pull at this, get things how you want them. There you go. Style 1. 2 seconds. I fell asleep with my hair in braids, so that's why my hair looks like this. Okay. Style 2, if you have like an office job or something, you know, you need to look a little more polished. Just create your part. Smooth things down. Create a low pony. Simply twist. All the way down. And then twist it over itself. Easy as that. You can pull some pieces down if you want, just to make it a little more modern. Like so. Next is just like the standard top knot. I just simply pull my hair back onto the crown of my head. Then I twist this. I get about halfway, and then I twist it around itself, bring those ends in, and then I secure it with a hair tie. Like so. I like to pull these pieces down. Sometimes I do have to bobby pin, but we don't really have to do that today. Easy enough, but I mean, this looks polished. This is modern, like this is trendy. Buns are a thing, so like this looks like you're trying, even though you're not. Another is just a low, messy bun. So I'm just gonna kind of take this, I'm just gonna literally just grab it and then pull it to the back of my head, and then secure it. And then if it starts to fall out, like these pieces, I just take that and then tuck it into the hair tie, like so. If it starts falling really bad, you can bobby pin it. Like, you saw, all I did was just shove it up there. but it looks like this intricate, like messy, you know? Then there is, of course, just the standard messy bun. I just kind of take it all, fold it in half, wrap that and just kind of pin it. Like so. Nothing really crazy, but it works. We are done. Like I said, this is not the most exciting tutorial ever, but you know, it happens, and so I hope that you were able to take a few tips and tricks from this video, and I hope that you still enjoyed it. Even if you aren't sick, you know, this is still a decent little makeup look for if you're in a rush or something. So anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Like I said, I promise to get some more exciting videos out by the end of the week. I'm also really excited because I did just order a new background that should be here on Tuesday. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Like I said, I really hope to be a little more bubbly and back to normal by the end of the week. But yeah, thank you so much for sticking with me through this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.